Walleston, and on this week's Fashion Forward, I sit down with emerging designer David Chum at his Arlington studio to talk life and his latest collection. We bring you inside this artist's remarkable journey from a Cambodian refugee camp to the Boston fashion scene. Now, David, you have a very interesting past. Tell us about your upbringing.
My parents are actually Cambodian refugees. They fled Cambodia, and I was actually born in a camp in the Philippines, and we came here when I was a month old.
We should mention that you are a self-taught designer, no formal training. So what was your educational background?
I studied pretty much everything: painting, photography, sculpture, installation art.
So let's talk about your label, Selah D'or.
It's actually a play on the phrase Selah D'or, which I don't know, is really big in literary circles, and I just thought it would be cool to take it and break it apart into almost like a woman's name.
So explain your collection that you have right now.
Well, with each one, I give myself some sort of restraint in a way, or some sort of challenge. And this time I just wanted to do black, because with black, you're pared down to nothing but shape, silhouette, line, proportion, and texture, which is not easy. It sounds easy, but it really isn't.
What would you say is the most important element in your design?
Everything has to be in harmony with the body, with the woman's body. That's what I like about fashion. It's like sculpture, because you have a gravity pushing on the fabric, and then the body itself pushing on the fabric. The clothes wouldn't do anything without the body, you know? And then the color has to work with her complexion and what she's doing out in the world. And
well, the press always touts your collection as being very accessible and wearable.
What we do know is that women will pay money for a design, for a good design. That's all it comes. That's what's most important. But at the same time, it can't be like this. It can't be all for art, you know what I mean? It can't be this obscene, something like Lady Gaga would, where it needs to function in the world.
But do you think that being self-taught, does that give you an edge, or is it a disadvantage? Because
It's
you're not
a
like anyone else.
disadvantage. Every single time I go to do something, I'm learning something for the first time, you know? But in a way, I like that. If the challenge wasn't there, I think I'd be bored.
So where can they get their hands on your merchandise?
Well, right now, Studio 5, the new showroom in the South End, has my stuff, and also on my website, styledor.com. My goal right now is just to get it up off the ground and into as many stores as possible.
For more information about David and Selah D'or, check out blog.styleboston.tv.